Hey guys, welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. Last time, we had our third visit to the Temple of the Ocean King, where we explored 3 more floors and solved probably the coolest puzzle in the whole series. This time, we'll be returning to Linebeck and seeing if he can figure out how exactly we're supposed to get the next clue, since it's currently lying at the bottom of the ocean. And even though we can get across the top of the ocean decently well, we still don't have the means of undersea exploration now. And there also aren't any convenient beams to transport us to the seafloor like there were on our last adventure. Hey, the treasure teller's finally open. Take your ship parts and other great finds in there to have them appraised. The guy will also buy your stuff, so you can really rake in the rupees in there. Wouldn't it be nice if you could swap treasures with friends too? Someday. He has a cool sign with eyes, and oh, Christ, he's ugly. Cackle-dee-dee, I'm the teller of treasures. Bubbles, beauties, I can sort tripe from treasure. Let me see your belongings. Here we can sell the different treasures we have and the ship parts we have. This will allow us to finally get some rupees off of the collectibles. For any treasure or ship part, he will give you either 50, 150, 800, or 1500 rupees. The exact worth of each treasure and ship part is randomly generated at the beginning of a playthrough and differs between files. So let's see what we have. Dark Pearl Loops, a common sort of thing, 150 rupees at best. I'll sell it. Zora Scale. Such a trifle, 50 rupees no more. Goron Amber? Just 50 rupees again. Rudo Crown? Come on, this has to be worth... I guess it is technically worth something, but... Wow, we really didn't get lucky here, did we? However, there is also something else we could do. If we offer up one of Linebeck's parts, ship parts, never mind. That's barely worth a mention, sure. Wait, let me read that actually. That's barely worth a mention, sir, no interest. It's straight up just worth nothing. I don't think we have any duplicate parts yet, but let me just check to see. If we have any duplicate parts, it's definitely worth it to just sell it since there's no real use for it. No handrails, no bridges. No, we have 2 chimneys, but only 1 of each. Yeah, no duplicates. Must I be part from your belongings already? Come back anytime. Now that we have a decent amount of rupees, I'm going to see if we can buy the gem now. I think we can. Oh, never mind, we already bought it. Now that we've exited out of the game, but more importantly, since it's been over 24 hours since we've beaten Salvatore's game, special delivery, watch out, incoming! This is a letter from Salvatore, and here's what he says. Greetings, Link. Now you're waiting for a note from me, the master version, so come by and get me if you want. Say Gamer 2, what Governor thinks too? I'll be waiting. Where else am I going to go? I'll be the guy staring at the seaboard out of my mind. Sincerely yours, Salvatore. I'm sorry for giving you that voice, Salvatore, but you have to wait 24 hours to get the Wisdom Gem. And that's the end of it. Oh, that's there, then I'm out of here. I'm going to go back into the ship management dock and try swapping things out and seeing what combinations we can get. I gave ourselves the Horn Chimney and the Tropical Ship. The reason we gave the Horn Chimney was because it's part of a set with our anchor. Actually, why not? Let's give ourselves a log prow. Don't swap out your parts shop by any time you want. We have 2 parts of the same set, but I don't think that will give us anything. We have another letter. Special delivery without it coming! This is a letter from Edo of Cannon Island. I'm ready for this. That cuckoo is staring into our soul. Hey, I got some very big news. Big news. Yeah, I've been working on a salvage arm. That cuckoo's creeping me out for a long time, but now it's ready. This gorgeous piece of machinery lets ships pull up treasure from the seafloor. I got so unnerved I forgot how to pronounce that. I'm gonna sell this thing to the first one who gets here. Ready, set, sail. Who's gonna be the lucky customer to claim it? Edo. And that's the end of the call. That's it. Then I'm out of here. Let's flee from the cuckoo of death. Oh, hey you! Does your ship have a salvage arm? No. You can make a fortune by recovering lost treasure from the bottom of the sea. Gotta get a salvage arm, though. I bet old Edo on that southern isle can help. Now, if we lie and say we do... You have a salvage arm now? Now you can dredge up sunken chests. To amass a fortune from the sea's hidden spoils. I envy you. Don't forget to take your finds to the treasure tower. He'll value them for you. You'll be rich beyond my wildest dreams. Rich! Now here's the secret that I'll share with you. I've come across a treasure map. Want the treasure map? Then hand over 50 rupees. No. Okay, fine. We'll fork them over. Thanks a bunch, and here you go. That's our 9th treasure map. As I say, X marks the spot. Sail there with the user ship Salvage Arm. Well, look at the crab dragon. Get that 3rd sea chart yet? We found a secret mark that we transferred to our southwestern sea chart. We found out that the Temple of Courage will open at the Sun Key. I bet that new mark on our chart reveals a spot that's essential to our quest. I see, and since seeing is believing, it's time for you to believe in old Linebeck. I say that we go there. We're bound to find something. So off to the unknown link. Go now, then climb aboard the open sea calls. We can go to Cannon Isle, but first I want to go to the spot where the key we were supposed to bring up is. And Beetle is conveniently or inconveniently, depending on how you look at it, in the way. Let's give him a drop by too. Whoa, welcome! Meager cannon, 150 rupees. Let's get that. Thank you! Yes, thank you! I'll also get the Helmrock plume. It is going to be a net loss of rupees, but I really just care about the points. And that brings your point total to 12. Try to earn 20 points and earn a silver membership. That's an example of the sea trap just moving towards you, since it can just, well, do that. So when you're going towards it, it isn't just that it's standing in the middle of the ocean and you can just stop. It will come towards you. I have heard a rumor that Linebeck actually has unique dialogue if you arrive here before you're actually supposed to. So I have not seen it myself, but I've heard it as a rumor, so I want to see if it's true or not. Okay, we've made exactly what the crest is, but there's nothing here. Nothing that looks like the crest anyway, just a bunch of sea. Well, maybe there's something here, but below, at the bottom of the sea. Don't look at me like I'm crazy. Maybe it's down there under the sea. I'm not getting wet, kid. I can't even swim. But I didn't even know Linebeck couldn't swim. That's something new I learned about this game. And about Linebeck, too. Makes him even more courageous. In a sense, I guess. Or maybe reckless, but I guess those go hand in hand. Woohoo! But if you haven't been able to pick up on it, we have to get the Salvage Arm. Thankfully, we don't have to go all the way around this time. We can just go in the garage. Oh, Link, good to see you. Master has wrapped up work on his latest Salvage Arm. Yes, yes, it's finally complete. The salvage arm will let you reach to the bottom of the sea for sunken treasure. What? Are you the shrimplet who bought that cannon for me? Now you want the salvage arm? Did you come racing over here after getting one of my letters? You dropped everything to rush here for my invention. You're a real fan of my work, aren't you? Yeah. Butter me up all you want, it's so gonna cost you big time. So, show me how much you want the salvage arm. Shout some gusto. Want the salvage arm? Then make your voice ring out loud and clear. I will decide your price based on that. Okay, go. My head is spinning. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now, though there's some pipes, no complete here. Well, I'll sell the salvage arm for 200 rupees. Want it? I still walk around with a bunch of rupees, eh? If you don't shout loud enough, he'll make you spend 1,000 rupees, and the lowest price you can get for the loudest shout is 200 rupees. Doesn't surprise me one bit. Okay, take it. The salvage arm is yours. Now you can pull treasures up from the seafloor. And also explains the claw we see in fishing, even though we didn't have it yet. Hoo-hoo, you got the salvage arm. You didn't actually yell salvage arm really loud, did you? Savage guy like you and no merely just snap your fingers. You look pretty silly if you really yelled. I just hope I didn't scare my neighbors and make them think someone's getting murdered or something. But yeah, if you snap your fingers, that also works. But come on, screaming is way funner than snapping your fingers. Or more fun, I should say. Funner isn't a word I'm pretty sure it isn't. If it is, it's probably some, really obscure, outdated word. But before we get the key, we now have a purpose to all the treasure maps. So, you know what time it is. We are going to be sailing around the ocean, getting all these collectibles we couldn't get before. And this is also where the Cyclone Slate really comes in handy. Now that we're more or less right above the spot, we want to open our menu and choose Salvage. And this starts a new mini-game. Alright kid, I'll tell you all about how to use the Salvage Arm. All kinds of treasure rest at the bottom of the sea. Use the Salvage Arm to pull that treasure up. See the bar controlling the arm at the bottom of the screen? Tap and drag this right or left to move the arm under the water. Move it up or down to adjust how fast the arm moves, but there are octomines down there that will explode if you touch them. It takes a steady hand to move the arm carefully and steer clear of them. The arm will move down automatically and move to the left or right depending on how you move the winch. If you lift up, it goes down slower. If you go down, it goes faster. There are rupees to get, and if you bump into one of these mines, they'll explode. We have 5 units of health. We're going to just navigate around them. You want to be careful because sometimes the mines can just shoot in from the sides of the screen. So generally, your safest option is to remain in the center. But as always, adjust to your surroundings because that can happen. And occasionally you also see red rupees and sometimes even big green rupees, so you definitely want to get those if it won't be too dangerous to do so. And you can also go slowly if you're dangerously approaching a mine. Or you can just go down faster to avoid a mine. Now at the bottom, you want to make sure you actually get the chest because otherwise it'll miss and you'll have to start over again. And while going up, you can also do the opposite. You can go down to make it go slower while you're going up, and you press up to go up. I mean, that's kind of, the way it worded was redundant. While going up, you want to be more careful since if anything hits the treasure, that also counts as a hit on the arm. Yeah, let's get the rupee and just maneuver our way between these two. And also, as you saw earlier, if you accidentally hit the sides of the underwater cliffs, that also counts as a hit on the salvage arm. Even just the island in the background, so it's accurate to the rest of the world in relation to where you are in the ocean. Nice attention to detail there. You got the chain handrail ship part. Go to the shipyard to customize your ship. We could do that later. For now, let's sail up and just go around grabbing all these treasures. Alright. Second salvaging operation, go. Okay, they're going to be blowing in from the side of the screen. Octomines that move across the side typically will go in the opposite direction eventually. And also, the wind they blow out can cause you to accidentally swerve into one of the mines or a cliff. That is a big green rupee. Okay, there we go. I think we're almost there. I really like the design of the seabed in the background. You can kind of see what looks like a sunken ship and the coral. Yeah, let's get the red rupee too. More money never hurts. You can even see a starfish right there. Catch. Alright, bring her up. I don't even know how that worked, but yeah, there's no way around that. We are getting low on health. You'll notice that when we open up this minigame, we still had 3 hearts left. The Salvage Arm does not heal in between minigames. In order to repair it, you have to go back to the dock on Molida Isle and pay 50 rupees to have it fixed. If you lose all 5 units of health, then you will immediately stop whatever minigame you're in, and you'll have to pay 100 rupees to get it fixed. And then, of course, you'll have to do the minigame all over again. So you have to really gauge your surroundings well and figure out if you actually are capable of getting a treasure. And really your best move is to wait until you've lost 4 units of health before you go back to Molida. But this is easily one of the best rewards you can get from treasure maps. This is the Sand of Hours, and we actually get an extra minute to the Phantom Hourglass. So beating bosses and progressing the story isn't the only thing we have to do to get more time in it. Going out of your way to complete side quests also is worth the time and rewards you with, well, more time. Now let's go to the Northwestern Sea. Here by Zal's Island is our 3rd salvage. Okay. It looks like it's the same overall map as last time, I think. It might be a bit different, but no, I'm pretty sure this is the same one. Real question is, will we also get the... No, we're not getting the big green rupee. Cheap. Why can't another ship have sank and, left their money at the bottom of the ocean here for us? Aside from whatever we're pulling up to. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, let's stay out of the center while we're going up so we don't make the same mistake as last time. Alright, bring her up. Let's go to the right. Keep to the left. Maybe also go a bit slower here. Yeah, I avoided the one on the left. And that one. This passageway. And I think we're just about to start on the area where they'll be blowing in from the sides. Yes, go slow. Oh, yeah, get to the left. Yeah, just go, go, go. And that's our 3rd treasure. Dark Pearl Loop. From the chests, you also can get treasures. So, Whenever you pull something up from the bottom of the ocean, it'll either be a treasure, a random ship heart, or sand of hours. And the treasures and ship hearts also are random. I will admit the rewards aren't as good as they were in Wind Waker, but overall I still do like the treasure maps. I feel like it would have been a waste to not include them in an ocean game like Wind Waker. Alright, salvage number 4 by Uncharted Island. Alright, this is a new layout. It starts up with 3 at the top, a red rupee in the middle, 2, then 1. They're coming up from the sides. Navigate around them. Yeah, seems like going down the center is our best bet here. And this is... I will risk life and limb, even if it's a metal limb, for money. Catch. Alright, bring her up. Okay. Let's get between these. Our biggest threat comes from the moving octomines on the sides. The triangle should be easier to navigate. Let's go to the right, and left, and up. That's a Stonehold ship part. Again, I'm not sure if we have anything from that set, but we'll have to check it out when we get back to Murkay. Now let's go for the last treasure we can get in the Northwestern Sea, because there's still the one in the completely inaccessible area, except for when we're playing Salvatore's game and we can't just salvage there for some reason. It actually does beg the question of how our ship even gets over there in the first place. Nice, we have 666 rupees. Now that we're... Sorry, jellyfish, we have some treasure to get. Right, number 5. Alright, this is new, I think. Yeah, it's just an open stretch. We don't have much going on in this one. It seems like the stuff here is bioluminescent based on the background. Oh! We weren't on the right spot. Yeah, if you're not right where the treasure is, you won't be able to get anything. That certainly explains why that was a lot easier than usual. Okay, I'm gonna hope this is the right one. Yep, this has to be it. There's actually rupees this time. And, yep, we got both. Yeah, it seems like this is the same layout we did before. Couldn't get that. But we can get this. For a sec I thought we missed it, but thankfully we didn't. Alright, bring her up. For you. Got the rupee in the center. Barely avoid that mine. Now we have to navigate through these again. Okay, now we just have to get through here, and I put ourselves in a bad spot. Yeah, go to the left again. Go, go, go. Come on, we got this. We can do this. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Got the paddling wheel ship part. Now let's go back to the southwestern sea. Now, before we get the other treasures, I'm actually going to get the Sun Key, mainly for convenience sake, since the other treasures are basically right in the way of where we need to go after this. There's a blue rupee. Haven't seen one of those before underwater. There's going to be the 4 octomines in this segment where they'll be ambushing you, kind of. Oh, that's dirty. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk getting that red rupee, but What is going on? Why is it jumping back and forth? I don't know. I haven't seen that before, and that's making me concerned. Yeah, just go on by, Octomine. Okay, Alright. Up above, we just gotta get around these guys. I think it's a clear shot to the top, although it wouldn't surprise me if they suddenly have Octomines come in from the sides at the very end to catch you off guard. You got the Sun Key. This key is the same shape as a crest that you saw. Heh, strange looking key you got there. It's shaped like the sun. What's that supposed to mean, kid? We have seen a crest like the sun before on Molida Island. So that's where we're going next. Well, next as in after the actual next destinations, which are these treasures. Alright. Treasure number 6, since the Sun Key wasn't technically a treasure map. More Sand of Hours. That's 14 minutes on the Phantom Hourglass now. And we're only 2 dungeons into the game. We've already gotten the equivalent of a single boss. Alright, just north of Molida Island. Tall Chimney Ship Heart. Also, just around here, there's another golden frog. Come on, let me hit you. There we go. Ooh, nice shot, buddy. The big frog spread the word about you. So you want to know what to draw on the cyclone slate to fly right here? Here goes, pay attention. That's actually the Greek letter phi, I want to say. Do you get that, buddy? Then I'm out of here. While we're on our way to the last salvage point, let's also stop by Nieve and see if he has any treasures for us this time. And he is being attacked again. But that means he's got some good stuff for us. Hopefully. Ow. Ah. Oh no, golly, I must have overslept. Oh yeah, I've been feeling pretty generous. I've been picking things up for you. Here, got you this nice piece of flotsam. More to come, be ready. Zora scale. One more. And another Zora scale. Oh, I don't have any more. But imagine that's enough to make you happy, right? There's a person alive who isn't happy to get a present. Well, those will go for some rupees at least. Alright, salvage number 8. Okay, this seems new. We have to go around this cliff. That just looks like an ordinary rupee to fake us out. Yeah, it's not a big green rupee. That's pretty cruel, I have to admit. Line that goes straight down. Go to the side. It seems like an odd place to put a rupee, but there's a treasure catch. Let's get that. Carefully go through here. I'm gonna stay in the set. Stay in the. That was kind of close-ish. Okay, that's good. Get between there. Alright, we only took 3 hits in our whole expedition across 9 operations. I think that's pretty good. And it was also only in the first 2 that we actually got hit. Tourist Sprout ship heart. Anyway, let's go to Molida Island. And we have a sudden mini-boss! This is the... What is it? What? That nasty thing is between us and the island, kid. Now, its weak spot is, well, I guess if I knew we wouldn't be in this too. But the weak spot's gotta be on its body somewhere. One thing I do know, charge your course if you stay on the move around it. Don't be a bombing log. Evade attacks while you watch for its weak spot. If that thing gets close to any attacks, blast away the cannon. This is the giant eye plant. It's just a larger version of the eye plants we've seen around here. Its weak spot is its eye, as typical. You want to chart yourself to go into arcs around the island and shoot at its eye. However, the eye won't always be open, and it can shoot green spike balls at you that get broken when you shoot the cannon at them. You want to be careful of the exploding barrels too. Well, we got hit and it wasn't even by the boss. These green cannonballs can also have hearts in them, so you want to shoot them if you're low on health. Or if they're about to hit you. Okay, after it shoots 3, it should open its eye. No, it's actually gonna do another round of attacks. That's 4 hits. That's already more than most Zelda bosses. How did that not hit it? Come on. Is it out of range? There we go. That looks like an awkward position to be in. Good work, we did. You and I make a good team, kid. Now we can dock safely. Let's cruise over there, navigator. Back on Molida Island, we know where to go already. But before we do that, let's stop by Romanos' place and see if anything's changed, and actually if there's anything to buy in here. No. After you found that hideaway, my son Romano saw things in a new way. Now all he can talk about is wanting to become an explorer too. I'll be sad when he leaves, but a parent's duty is to let her child pursue his dreams, don't you think? Hey kid, I checked out my dad's real hideaway. I had no idea that's what he meant. By going his own way, that is, I see why he had to leave our island. To fritter away my days worrying about rupees, that's no way to live. I must pursue my dreams and become an even better explorer than my dad was. That was my first step, I wonder. Seems Romanos has found a new calling in life. I do feel bad for his mom, though. Back in the true secret hideaway, we can use the sun key to finally open this door. And enter the northern part of Molida Island that we weren't able to before. Right out, we're kind of in a swampy area, it seems. And there's also this patch of dirt that we can dig up and go down to get a wisdom gem. Now let's go back up and explore it again. There's going to be Maniblins here, and actually it seems like the Maniblins on Ye's ship or a stronger variety have 20 rupees. Boing boing. Oshis' home is a storehouse. That storehouse is a tree outside, and its roots hide a buried prize. Dig there. Let's open our map and get that down on Molida Island. Right below Wilfred's mouth. Alright, another yellow choo-choo. We can take care of them with the boomerang as usual. And we have this Moai statue. Not exactly a Moai statue even, that's probably not totally accurate. I feel like the statue has to be based off some real world inspiration. It looks very distinct. I haven't been able to find much information on this statue, but I feel like there has to be some inspiration behind it. And hitting it the boomerang causes this laser to shoot out. Following it, we see this huge structure. Also a post right next to it. Only statues can urge the temple door open, so focus your light gaze on it. Nothing there. There you... I see this, though. Couldn't kill it, but we did get a rupee back at least. I don't know what happened there. It's just my controller being weird, I guess. Did the rupee go inside of it? No. And by tapping it, we can rotate the statue. And as you can probably figure out, we have to make the lasers align. Down here, we have two Zora Warriors or Geozards. I prefer Geozards, honestly. Okay, first one's down. You just stop trying to... okay. I am not doing great here. Okay, there we... of course, hitting the shield gets him out of the stun lock. This is bad. How did that even miss? Okay. Okay, he's stunned. I did not do good on that fight. That gives us the third statue, though. And by rotating it, we get an incredibly cool effect I wish they used more. And I really hope we can find some hearts over here. I was able to restore our health a little bit. But we got the Salvage Arm, and we're able to find a bunch of treasures at the bottom of the ocean, including the Sun Key. Next time, The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass, we get started on our third dungeon. See you guys next time.